Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Leap Hero. On the last episode we took the Necromancer out and got our face smashed in basically. We were hoping for a back-to-back Act 4 win. We took out a deck very similar to the Warrior one which we won the part before. And it just didn't work. We got killed by the Act 1 boss once where he just again targeted us down and we didn't have enough HP to survive. And on the first one of that video, we killed the Act 1 boss finally, but then we came into 4 goblins and they out-tempoed us and just smothered us to death. So, time to make some more changes to the Expedition deck. No going back with the Warrior now, Necromancer, you are last again to win a part. So what am I thinking of changing? Well, firstly, I think I'm going to take this out and I'm going to go for an Ancestral Crypt. So I'm going to just try and stack up attack speed as quickly as possible. So I think that is our best bet of winning this. I don't think the extra equipment slot from Arsenal is probably worth it just in this case. I think every other tile I'm actually happy with. This means as well we don't have to worry about goblin camps anymore. The only thing we'll spawn is our villages and we can deal with them pretty fine. Battlefields could be a bit dangerous, but again, I think we can deal with them. And now I think really all we're looking for is a bit of luck for our cards. Ideally pick up some road lanterns early to block the spawn around the boss. I will use the crypt near the camp as well to block a Lich Palace spawn. Get an early blood growth pretty near the boss, and then just hope he doesn't target us. Because we're not going to have much HP when we fight him. I've kind of accepted that it's the fate of this run. I think this character right now, without being able to get an early 3x3 mountain peak, he's so weak that I think you just have to accept he needs a bit of luck to get through the first boss battle. If he targets us, I think we die still with this comp. I'm not going to road lantern everything down, but I've mainly picked tiles that will spawn a single enemy, or maybe 2 enemies per loop. That's how we're going to go with it. So again, we're quite low on card numbers, but I think that's fine. So let's confirm it. Here we go again. So this deck more resembles, honestly, the Rogue build. But we've not put Outposts. I am considering, by the way, I did say that I don't think we need Outposts with this character, and I kind of agree that is true. But, honestly, perhaps we do put Outposts near the boss battle. Just spread the damage a little bit more, get skeletons going in the back row for more consistent damage. And it means we don't get out-tempoed so badly against the boss. We have no mountains to worry about this time, so we're just going to stack thickets and rivers. Suburbs will go in the other corner. I have also been considering trying to just do a more consistent improvement. So rather than winding around and getting these corners where I get ×8, I just go all the way down to the bottom, but I still don't think that's actually the right play. So let's place another one here, looking for rivers right now. Again, as usual, what we're looking for something with +1 skeleton, at least one thing. Ideally our level will be +1 skeleton as well. And then we're looking for quality, and probably that's all we want on our equipment, honestly, quality. Attack speed is useful for us, evasion is useful for us, but... Right, and Oblivion is pretty nice early on, although not too nice for this deck. Again, villages. Honestly, I'm going to put one back here. And I'm hoping to block Lich Palace spawns with wheat fields. And then I think I'm going to place or if I can get it, I'll place a grove on that side and then a blood grove below it. Okay, 2 Oblivions immediately on the run where we're not looking to Oblivion anything. Kind of painful, but it's fine, I suppose. Honestly, we should consider removing Oblivion from the deck. It would be a super spicy move because it means we can't remove any Lich Palace pieces, but... I guess we don't place a Buckery right now. We'll just use it to break the Lich Palace things. That's the only use we've got for it right now. But honestly, yeah, villages we can deal with quite well on this character. It's only until we get to insane attack speeds that we have to kind of worry about it. Again, let's double a thicket up here. And we'll continue to place suburbs down here. I'm considering as well going towards our strategy of doubling thickets only. Just to get significant improvements, but I'll see how that pans out. If we get loads of rivers, then I will double some forests. But I still think like you need to get this like very high attack speed early on, so that when we get something with +1 skeletons, that it's actually worthwhile. That being said, I'll place forest down here actually, just to make sure. I'm pretty certain this tile as well won't ever touch a river. Okay, we have something with 0.01 better skeleton level. Skeleton level is completely pointless for the first boss. It's literally irrelevant. I should take stuff that has better quality, even if it drops the level down considerably. Right, more beacons. Beacons are good for fighting the boss, because it's a damage up. This weak field is pointless to me right now. This thicket, however, is not pointless to me. It is very useful. Again, I should have been a bit more conscientious of how I did this river, because I built it in like the bit with a bit less space, but we have less environmental tiles right now to worry about, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it. So how do we win this? What's our win condition? Honestly, I think the win condition is to get as many +1 skeletons as we can. Try and get it even before the first boss, get a full regiment of skeletons in the back row. And then purely our damage up will come from attack speed. I think that's how we played the first one. And honestly, we should consider moving the river down here, so I think I will do that. Growth, blood growth is going to go over here. And try to get some suburbs early. Try and pick up early levels. If we can get a level that's +1 skeleton, it's so strong for us. As I said, this is defense at least, but honestly defense is also pointless to us right now. The first boss does so much damage that I don't think you can really like deal with it with just defense. Or skeleton level. Like, a skeleton's are like HP 29, and we're 75% of the way to spawning the boss. They're always going to get one shot. So our best bet is to summon 3 skeletons or 4 skeletons, and that we have a 1 in 5 of being attacked every single time. That is the best way I can think of dealing with it. But obviously that can lead to some frustrating situations. Again, early game's kind of I say it's kind of irrelevant, but maybe on this character it's the one character where early game isn't irrelevant. We do want that +1 skeleton. That's all we're like interested in. Summon quality is another stat that I would say I'm interested in. So honestly, evasion is maybe the 3rd best one, so I think I'll take that even though it's 1 less quality. At least it has evasion on it, and I don't take that. It's this ring. Regen. Yeah, I mean, it's just an upgrade on this ring, so I should take it. By the way, place your tiles down, you fool. Don't just hold on to them. Like, our attack speed already is +34, which is pretty good. I can't remember what we finished as the warrior on. I think it was like 120 maybe. But it wasn't insanely high. Honestly, it might be only 120. Maybe it was just like 100. But I remember being way less than the Roku. I think go up to like 200 and something percent, like 220%. But you can't build a Necromancer like the Rogue. It's just not possible. You don't have enough damage output on your skeletons, and they don't have enough survivability. More rivers. So they're nice. And now I'm beginning to feel a little pinch that I will double a forest. You can always use an Oblivion on a forest, remember. Do I think I'll do that? No, because it's insanity, honestly. If I was looping for like indefinitely, then yeah, it would. Summon quality, honestly, give it to me. Because the only thing that gets us away from the RNG is to summon a guard. Yes, +1 maximum skeletons, no question. It is the best thing we can get right now. So now we can summon 3 skeletons, and we only need 1 of our equipment to get +1 skeleton. Do I feel under enough pressure to place another one of the forest downs and double it? Honestly, yeah, I do. That I don't care about. Yeah, I actually don't care about it. At this early game, it only becomes a problem when we summon skeletons like too quickly and we start making attacks. Because otherwise, it actually does no, like, there's no benefit to it. Regen. How do I value regen? Honestly, maybe more than defense right now. But it's irrelevant to the boss anyway, either way. That is very high defense, but again, it's irrelevant to the boss. So do I switch it? It's good against mobs. But our only way of healing right now is regen, I think. Regen potions and an after day effects, or like the camp effects. So it's kind of spicy. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna keep regen, honestly. I don't think I'd go as far to say it's my 4th most wanted stat, but there is potential use in a bit of regen. Honestly, early villages has been really nice for us as well. I'm just trying to think, would it... It might spawn something over here. You know what? I will do this. Just in case the palace comes down here anymore, but I don't think it will. I'll place another grove over here and we spawn the boss. Honestly, I didn't say it, but I'm content to do so. And you know what I'm going to do immediately? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So he now has 4 palaces, I think. Yeah, 4 palaces. So plus 20% attack speed. Again, kind of irrelevant though, because he's still going to probably 2-shot us. And our strategy currently revolves around just not being hit. We could also burn him down quickly, so this is me feeling a bit of pressure. When I'm doubling forests, I feel pressured. If we can get through this though, this is a stronger build than our other one. Again, regen is probably better for us. Bookery. Is there a good place for the bookery? Yes. Dangerous to put it there, so I'm going to place it there for now. And what we're looking for right now, if you give me a ring with +1... Ooh, that's also tempting. If you give me a ring with +1 skeleton, I will take it. I will put it in the bank and have it. Again, this is a bit questionable because I could get ×4 on this one, so... As much as I'd like to, I think I'm going to place that forest here and not get a double. Good time to get the Smithy Forge, which again we didn't get on the very last run. Because that's extra defense for us. Nothing to trade the cards, I don't know why I paused. Just give me +1 skeleton, Sly. You know you have one of those rings in you. Well, no, you apparently have a beacon in you. Can I place this anywhere else that helps us? Yes. So honestly, this has been quite a good get for us. I think this has been pretty much as good luck as you can hope for. We've got high quality already, 45% is pretty good. But it really relies on us getting a skeleton guard every time and him targeting them. If he targets us and we just get 3 pleb skeletons and we die. And we just run it back again. Bandit could ruin our day as well. I suppose there is a reason for having Oblivions in this deck. Suburbs are not really what I'm looking for right now, but I guess I can't complain. I'd rather get Suburbs front-loaded to get up as much XP as I can. I think this is maybe one of our last chances to get +1 ring. Please be +1 skeleton. You have evasion, so you're actually better than the other ring, and you have attack speed. At least it was an improvement. You know, you have evasion, but you don't have quality, so we sleep on you. Oh, we don't sleep on you anymore, you scumbag. You actual scumbag. I was about to say, I don't know if he just hits the skeletons, whether or not he can take stuff off us. Turns out he can. Well, we really like +1 skeleton now on our belt slot. At least this is quality up, but... I can't trade the summon quality off because I need quality. Evasion would be nice. This really hurts. That was painful. Evasion's not terrible, 17%, so maybe they can evade some attacks. But what we're looking for is just non-stop guards. We're only going to have 3 skeletons. We need one to be a guard, like, consistently. So, no. Fortunately, he targeted the skeleton. No, that's 2 plebs. Ah, right, we're safe for a second now. But you've got 2 plebs again. We have 3 plebs. You have to keep targeting the plebs. Right, we're safe again for a little period. Now we need another one. Right, we have 3 plebs. Again, this is just being luck at the moment. Pure RNG that he hasn't targeted us on the 1 in 4 chance, like, every time he's attacked. The other, like, best case is we want skeleton warriors out rather than the pleb skeletons if he does start targeting us, because at least then we can race him. But right now, we might not take any damage. No, he's hitting us. We took like 10 damage because he didn't target us for so long. And again, it was just RNG. That's kind of what's frustrating about this character. But hey ho, we survived. And there's no goblin camps this time for us to run into. To just pull that away from me. Now skeleton level does matter because we'll probably get it high enough that they can survive attacks from the angels. So honestly, officially, the game has started, is what I'm saying. And give me +1 skeleton. I'll trade that over anything. I find it kind of weird, and I think it's a poor design choice that these level up, but max skeleton +1 it seems to be the only thing you can get. Again, I don't know. Maybe if you hit a barrier, like maybe when it gets to over 10, you get +2 skeleton. But I don't think it should be offered as like that level throughout. It feels a bit cheater. It feels like this should be the max skeleton ring, but maybe it should have something else on it. It's like a stat that does improve slightly. What that'd be, I don't know. Maybe quality, honestly. Put like 5% quality on it or something. Right. Card sharp, quite good. But honestly, field practice. Make me better skeletons. We're still pretty early in the game. I would like some good boys. Attack speed is 45% as well now. So as I said, tempo with this character is important, and we shouldn't come under any issues with tempo right now. The only issue we can get is if we take too long to come around the loop, we'll get multiple rat wolves potentially spawning on the tile. But honestly, we can deal with rat wolves. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We can deal with rat wolves. There's also trinkets that help us deal with rat wolves, which we should honestly. We should have looked at the supply menu more, because there's probably stats that just don't benefit us that we have equipped right now. This forest I will continue to place away from the rivers, because again I don't feel under too much pressure now. It's funny how this game changes. At one point I was like, oh, we're going to die, and now I feel like we're going to live. At least get to Act 2. Honestly, what am I looking for? Skill ups. If you give me a full hand of Oblivions again, I wouldn't be too unhappy. Just because we can use them on bandit camps, mainly. Because, as I said, he did take one of our important items then, which is a little bit annoying. We got through it either way, but we might not be as lucky the next time. But again, we want to remove the Lich Palaces because it'll take the counter down for the bosses so we can get stronger before it, is basically my argument. You trade a card. Oh, it's a good card for a trade too. Double me up some thickets. Attack speed plus 70% now, by the way. And we have some defense. This fight should be okay for us right now, I think. Yeah, the skeletons are too weedy at the moment, but they still die. This fight only becomes difficult is when we summon a full complement of skeletons. And we're still alive, because then we make an attack, which I didn't actually realise until a situation like this where we started getting countered by them. Okay, this is summon quality way up, and magic HP. I will take it, because quality is important. The more enemies that don't attack me, the better. You are just chud. Like, why am I front lining in this? Like, you're really letting your boss down right now. Okay, 2 bandits, they could steal my things. And as we found out this run, they can steal off our skeletons. Fortunately, they haven't. It'd be kind of interesting to see what actually happened if they stole that. Would a skeleton just leave? Probably. Like, see you later, but lads, I'm out of here. Right, what's on our left ring? Attack speed. Honestly, give me some evasion. Again, both the rat wolves are attacking us, so we may take damage here. Unfortunately, no. Just anything to pull aggro. Single scarecrow, not an issue for us. No, I say not an issue. He did very, 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 very little damage. That evasion that we just had, goodbye. We're getting pure attack speed now. And no, I want the summon quality. Although that is 50 extra HP on my shield. What's our summon quality? 51. Don't talk to me. The only reason I'm making this change right now is because I think we have time before the boss to get something to replace it. And I want to, like, hold my potions as long as possible. So this is attack speeds up and evasion up. Honestly, this is just better. And no. I can't trade away +1 skeleton. Right, we have our first flesh golem, who's also a dangerous boy for us. Because he could just one-shot us and kill us, but again, we're hoping for RNG favours us. We're hoping Lady Luck loves us. Because if she doesn't, then we die. Like most things in this run, if it doesn't favour us, we just die. I can't put any more beacons. Oh no, this does affect the boss. Okay, I lied. I was going to say I'll place a beacon to affect the flesh golem after that. I'm not just going to trade the card away. Like I considered for the road lanterns on the last run. Honestly, road lanterns are useful in this character just to stop us later on fighting like 4 enemies on a single tile. Right, we finally got a blood growth, which will help us again fight the living armors, and we've picked up another living armor, which we'll put here. Yeah, nothing that helps us to fight the living armors are blood growths, because we don't have to do as many hits to them to kill them. The downside is if they spawn on the same tile as the flesh golem, it's kind of an annoying tile. And honestly, I'm going to place another one down, now that you've given me the option. But this time I'm going to place it all the way over here. There's, in theory, like a pseudo critical mass, as I said, for this. That we have 12 slots, so in theory you only need that many lanterns, but obviously we can pick up loot as we go around the loop. So it's not 100% true. We can block spawns, remember that. How many villages? We placed 2, so we're not going to get a bandit camp. But I don't mind right now them spawning. And honestly, I just want to be able to put it somewhere that I can gain some wheat fields. And actually, I think the place I should place it is here. Because I think I'd rather block Buckery spawns to have less Buckery fights, especially since we got it early. That's almost certainly going to become abandoned at some point. Unless we get a handful of Oblivions. Oh, passing... sorry. Upon each building, hero gets 8 times the loop experience. Is this early enough to still benefit us? I think it is. This is kind of pointless. This is kind of nice. This is a risky play, I'm going to say. But I'm going to say that we will get experience fast enough that it might give us one more level. We do lose that level, so I suppose the 1-by-1 trade isn't worth it, but... honestly, if it does more than 1, then it was worth it, but now that I think about it, I think we basically just have put it off. Good loot fountains, this build, by the way. Living armor, great loot fountain. Scarecrow's decent. Flesh golems, creme de la creme. We've picked up a bunch of amulets right now, and I don't really like most of them. Although plus 20% attack speed seems pretty nice. This has evasion and attack speed on it. Give me more attack speed, please. What's our attack speed? 111? Yeah, that sounds quite nice. We might be hitting the point now, though, that our skeletons are coming out fast enough that we might take damage in this battle. No, fortunately not. They're still too weedy. Well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this build. I kind of feel like it's the weedy build, because the same thing can happen in the last boss. Our HP right now is only 444. Which is really poor, because I think at this stage we were about like 1,500 or 1,200 on the warrior. Admittedly, we had to build more towards that. But still, it's pretty painful. No, I want some quality. Oh, you scumbag. So I just lost my grimoire, as you may have noticed. Give me more evasion. I need an Oblivion, I have to remove this bandit camp. Also, why are you both attacking me? Okay. We live with it. Give me another wheat field. We're kind of close to spawning the second boss. I don't think we're going to have too much issues, but I would like 4 skeletons before I fight them. This is attack speed up at least. Summon quality. Okay, I'll get the summon quality here because I don't think we have any right now. Yeah, we didn't. Okay, this is a boss flesh golem. He has 1000 HP and he's hitting for 124, so please target skeleton. Nope, he's hitting me. Please change target. Thank God he changed his target. It's also really thankful that we have the archer right now, but remember he gets a free hit in. He did just crit though, so I don't think he'll kill us. Yeah, okay. He's so dangerous. If he hit us then, he could have killed us. Just one-shotting us. But look at the loot. We lose quality. We can gain quality here though. Okay, this is generally all better. I don't think I want to trade my +1 skeleton yet, as insane as this is. But I will now trade quality here. Okay, so skeleton level is pretty good. I'll see what they are in the next battle. So 60 odd HP is not terrible. Again, not great for the bosses though. Okay, we got +1 skeleton with some stats. We finally can replace that ring. And this is not worth it. Again, it's kind of the weakness of the thingy as well. Basically, come on. The crypt of Ancestral Crypt is that we lose 1 slot, which we can actually get +1 skeletons on. But I'm just hoping we can pick up enough HP that it doesn't matter. Because right now we're summoning all but our artillery skeletons. And they can't take damage for us anyway, so it's a bit pointless. Our suburbs continue to expand over here. And I have enough tiles right now that I will double a forest. That feels good to me. How do I feel about the Act 2 boss? Same as the Act 1 boss. If we don't get targeted, I think we win it. But if we get targeted, we almost 100% lose it. We've dinged again. So we can get strengthened skeletons, counter-attack, or improved damage. Honestly, I think I take this. I've never taken it before. So our first 2 skeletons per day are going to be strengthened, and we just hope a day takes for the boss. I've taken that one where all your skeletons attack if you get attacked, but if we have guards and we're hoping to get high quality, then it shouldn't proc too often. And the chance is really, really low. Double a thicket. Again, we have to ask the question right now, do we want to fight the boss right now? And I can't think of ways that I'm going to get much stronger than this, so I'm thinking the answer is yes. I think we just go for it. We have a full complement of skeletons. We have some summon quality. The only risk we have is the bandit camp. Which, by the way, is a big risk that he just fucking eats our +1 ring. And then we just cry. I think that is the counterplay to that is crying. But we're summoning out guys pretty quickly. Our attack speed is 138. So hopefully, even if they get 1 shot, we can get some more boys out. It's just as long as we don't get attacked. And hopefully we summon them quickly that they just destroy mirrors. Again, we could have put outposts in the deck for this, but we didn't. The other risk with outposts, actually, if I think about it, is assuming we have 2 guys there and we summon 4 skeletons, they're going to get stuck in the back row, and I guess we won't summon skeletons then out of the back row. Okay, we have an amulet with +1 skeleton in it, so we have to realistically consider this as an option. Is it worth trading? So is it worth equipping this to then equip this ring? I think is the option. And honestly, evasion is better than defense for me, so I think I'm going to try it. Again, I'm saying I like evasion. Now that being said, summon quality. And plus skeleton, okay, that's the ring for us. It does take our evasion back down to 9%, but if we can just get bone Bone Lords, I'm going to call him a Bone Lord now, then the run's fine. If you get Bone Plebs, our run is not good. This looked kind of a spicy tile, by the way. I didn't notice it until now. This could be another Blood Grove. Okay, the skeletons are being smart at the moment. They're targeting this enemy. Let's just break him down first. So, Loot Fountain again. More quality. Trades attack speed off. We lose level. Level's probably irrelevant. Like, what HP have you got? Oh, you got 100 HP, actually. Give me more Bone Lords. I've downgraded all my equipment. Okay, we've got a mage now as well, because we... Why did we get a mage, then? Has something else got plus... Oh, they've both got +1. Okay. I forgot about that. Honestly, an artillery person isn't bad against the next boss anyway. In fact, it's probably pretty good to get one. Give me another Blood Grove. And... do I feel under pressure? Yes. Fighting a boss soon does make the pressure, like, notch up a little bit. Oh my god, we've got an Oblivion. Goodbye, Bandit Camp. We'll kill these 2 bandits and then we'll be alright, right? Please don't take my +1 stuff. Honestly, please don't take anything. Attack faster, my minions. Faster. Thank you. Admittedly, our next village will spawn another bandit camp, but... for now, we have Relief. That's also plus skeleton, but it's worse. Is it worse? Yeah, it's worse. I was going to say, shall I put it on the next ring? Could you please stop? I refuse to arms. Yeah, of course. We have 25 defenses. We have a skeleton lord who's dead. We've got another one. He's going to keep taking the damage for us. You, like, Wolverine guys keep breaking the mirrors. Right, we've got someone at the back now, someone keeps smashing mirrors for us. I think we just got targeted for an attack. Again, hopefully they split the damage a little bit better. Can they hit everyone? Or is it her? Because like, I felt like I was taking a lot of damage then. In fact, I'm drinking a lot of potions right now. She is taking an enormous amount of damage. And she's dead. Blood Grove helps us. Still have a Resurrect. It's so important for us, because we could just get screwed by someone. How would I say this run's going at the moment? Spectacular. It's going spectacular. I don't want to use that. What's this? So this is summon quality up again. Would I trade a skeleton for it? Honestly, we don't need the artillery skeleton right now. He's not important for us anymore. He was most important in that fight, so sure, let's make the trade. Okay, this gives me another skeleton and has higher quality, so never mind. Artillery, you're back in. This tile again is basically pointless to us, and we finally picked up 2 battlefields. So we're going to make some blood paths for hopefully better loot. And we're not too far away from leveling. I'm not sure really with this character what I'm looking for in the levels. Maybe the ability that splits damage amongst my skeletons wouldn't be too bad. Nope, that's not good enough quality anymore. How about this amulet? More HP, and more level, and more defense. And I've just said that I don't really care about the artillery skeleton anymore. That's how much I believe in what I said. It is like nice to have like it's more damage, of course, but I think not taking damage is more important for me right now. So much so that I think I'm just going to immediately equip this. The levels are relevant because most bosses are going to one-shot skeletons, and I'm building my run to beat bosses. And I'm just trying to make myself not die in the meantime. That's how I'm playing this out. But I'm feeling pretty good right now. I wouldn't mind another Smithy Forge, by the way, just to put on this bottom side of the loop. Right now, things are going pretty good. Way higher attack speed doing this. 114 right now. We've not fought the 3rd boss yet, and we're pretty far away from doing it. Honestly, you know what I'm looking for? Card Sharp. Give it to me. I'm ready, game. I doubted it so many times before, but now, I don't doubt. I'm a believer. Ooh, I think I'll place that there to help me. I believe in it. Let me place as many rivers as I can. Like, do it twice. You know you want to. Show off to me. Okay, we didn't get it. Any direct damage to the hero will be evenly split, so we did say we were looking for that. 3 strengthened skeletons will be joining the hero in every loop to help in battle. Not bad. And skeletons heal themselves and the damage are increased. Keep splitting the damage for me. I think that's what I want right now. Survivability feels more important to me than anything else. Because the damage is pretty good, actually, and we're only fighting single enemies at a time. Please stop giving me wheat fields, by the way. I'd rather not open the bookery if I don't have to. There's a kitchen knife. Kitchen knife, I think, was good for, yeah, more HP for food items. And honestly, that could be good for this character right now. What am I looking at doing over here? I did say that I wanted to make a blood grove over here. But I think I maybe have 2 blood groves I want to place and then I'm done. I'm not placing any more. I've probably already placed too many. I have to remember they are potential loss conditions for me. As good as they are loss conditions. Right, that's lovely. So now I should start to make tiles easy for myself. Because as I said, I don't want to make the game too hard for me. That's how you lose, Sandalona. My lost condition hubris. Honestly, that was the greatest trade of the century. Everything I needed. How much has this bookery got left? Handful of oblivions would still be quite nice, by the way. 16, okay, that's not too bad. And I will place a forest. No, give me evasion. Honestly, our evasion just like subtly has gone up pretty high. 26% evasion. I think it goes into our skeletons, so it's like, it's more survivability for our skeletons. It's probably better than gaining the HP, honestly. Another battlefield, so this is good loot. Have to be careful because there's an enemy in here that can spawn that just kills you if he hits you 6 times. And we are kind of slow off the blocks. So maybe I won't place any more battlefields down now. Let's try and reduce the risk of spawning here. Again, let's keep weaving. Keep weaving, keep towning up. Hey, who would want to live in a settlement like this? Your entire like high density population is just by like 2 incredibly bright beacons and a crypt. I mean, I guess the answer to the question is there's nothing else in existence, so you don't have much choice. Like, imagine property prices there. Sheesh. Do I want to trade a max skeleton away? I don't think I can anymore. I think I need that. So the answer is no. Yeah. Okay, Smith's Forges actually was what I asked for before, so I'm kind of happy to see it. And these are just going to go on the bottom of the loop. This one I want to be a little bit careful on. Just an incy-wincy little bit careful. In fact, I'll only play it in one tile. I don't want to put it on the battlefields because I don't want to have prolonged fights on battlefields anymore. But I do want the defense up. Everything that gives me survivability, and the crypt is starting to become a little bit better. We have 550 HP, that's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. This is quality and HP. I like quality, so the quality is 112% now. I said, I've only ever seen these 3 boys, I don't know if there's any more. And you know what? I'm so happy I'm not going to place this grove. It doesn't do enough improvement for us. I did say, like, I'm happy to, like, use this stuff just to spawn the boss if I have to. But I don't feel like I have to right now. I feel like my tempo is fine. I could do a few loops like this. Pretty comfortable. And this is a change in mentality, whereas I was literally trying to spawn the bosses as fast as possible. Right now, why not make myself stronger? And the way I can make myself stronger is getting attack speed. And honestly, just beating enemies is the way of getting stronger for me right now. It's giving me HP. Now, am I outliving enemies? No, that's not going to happen, but you never know. Maybe it'll let me survive one more hit versus the boss. Because it's the boss that I have to worry about more than anything. Okay, this is one down on quality. No, this is terrible. Chest, also a good place to get loot from. And what can we do with loot? We can put it into the smithy forge. Sorry, I've got hiccups now suddenly. Anticipation of where this run is going is giving me the hiccups. We're halfway to hitting the 3,600 level. And right now I think we'll hit the level afterwards, which is about where I said I thought we would be when we picked up the trait that gives you 8 experience for going into buildings. Right. No, you don't have summon quality on it, so just go away. Become my shield. I mean, how much shield this actually can give me, I don't know. But I don't think the game works like that, fortunately. Right, Road Lantern. Where do I want to reduce enemies? Honestly, down here. Help me fight these guys. I mean, things are looking really good for us right now. Not much more to comment than that. We did pick up an Alchemist Shelf, which I think I would equip. Potions have been typically good to us. Maybe a bit worse than this character, just because our HP is so low that we typically can't drink them fast enough. But it is a way of giving us like a pseudo extra amount of HP. Right, more thickets. More thickets is more good. And keep placing them down here 2 times 8 them. We have another Road Lantern, and honestly, just keep placing those there. I'm kind of happy to spawn the boss with Road Lanterns, that doesn't bother me, even though he's not really giving me a tangible improvement. He's not making it harder though, and that's what I'm just slightly concerned about. A single rat buff, I'm not worried. But like, look how often we're getting the Bone Lord. And he has our back. Right, this spawns, I think, a bandit camp. And I can't block spawns off it anymore. In fact, you went in a really annoying place. I wish I had some Oblivions right now. But I don't, so I can't Oblivion you. Where am I most concerned? Honestly, let's put one here. Yeah, bandit camp, sure. Bandit camp is a lost condition. Please give me an Oblivion. I definitely think I would take a handful of Oblivions right now, by the way. There's still some Lich Palace things I could destroy. No, you don't have to quality or +1 skeleton. I could be tempted by +1 skeleton again right now. Yeah, just for extra damage versus the boss, but really it'd have to come on a good bit of gear for me to switch. You can come here. That's a thicket, but honestly, a thicket right now is pretty good. Your villages don't bother me. Except the one that's spawned in the place I want to place an actual village. But there's still time, we can still pick up Oblivions. Do I want less evasion but 1% summon quality? No. Even that is a deal that I don't think I'm going to take. Like I said, we've got 112 summon quality. I've not seen any more skeletons. I think we've tapped out. Again, if there is more added content, I would love to see the Necromancer get an additional skeleton. What would I want? I don't know. Maybe something like a Bone Reaper or something that just like damages to all across the board. I know it's not a stat that the Necromancer normally has, but maybe it would just be nice things. Maybe alternate them as like a defense one and an offense one. Honestly, I'm not interested in the skeleton level. Oh, skeleton level is pretty low, actually. I think by this point in the runs, I can often get it like around 10. But I'm so like ardent that quality is better over than level, which is kind of weird because it's almost an argument of quality is better than quality. But it's just a different type of quality. But yeah, these guys are just so much better for us. I think just occasionally getting one of these that does high damage does make the fights longer, not gonna lie. But longer in living is better than shorter in dying. And we've had a lot of runs recently that have been short and died. This is kind of an annoying tile. He is a quest goal one, so he has 39 HP. And I think we have to do the full 39 HP to him because I don't think there's a blood growth down there. But I'm still pretty confident that we're going to see this out. We have potions to lean on as well, if we have to. But we've dealt with it. Give me 3 more traits, I think. After killing an enemy, Skeleton fully heals. His damage and HP are increased. Give me 3 more traits. And honestly, that's what I asked for. Go to planning immediately after this. Honestly, I misplayed. I shouldn't have taken this now because I'm going to lose an Oblivion. Yeah, sure. I've lost an Oblivion. Right. What do I want to get rid of? Bandit Camp. Go away. I hate you. A village. Go away. I hate you. You spawned in a terrible place. Do they have souls? Here's a question. I don't know if they do. You go away. You go away. You go away. Right, I think that's all. Oh no, wait. That's a Lich Palace as well. Get rid of it. Right, there's now places where we can place road lanterns that are beneficial to us. This thicket I would like to place, but I would like to double it if I can. Honestly, I don't think it's worth the wait right now. Sorry, I mean attempts for it. Then, what do I do with these Oblivions? Save it? I'm not going to take the risk of that being in a village. I think I'll leave that one for now. But again, I could be swayed. I'm pretty easily swayed, not going to lie. Our evasion's still okay. We have swapped some of it away. Right, just kill this guy before he steals one of my items. Thank God. We're still pretty far away from something in the Act 3 boss, actually. I've just looked up. 70% of the way there, maybe. We are admittedly not picking up particularly good loot, so I would like to spawn it sooner rather than later. I'm getting a bit tense about the whole situation, I'm not going to lie. Right, a village goes there. Doesn't spawn a bandit camp, fine. And let's keep placing these here. I just don't want to get to a point where the level is too hard for us, but honestly the thing that gives us the most tangible benefit is placing attack speed down. Summon quality up, yes. At least that is better loot. We do have flesh golems, we have to remember that. We can use the flesh golems to get better gear. And immediately swap the belt again. Oh, it's a belt, it's an amulet. So things, right now, progress report, we're going a little bit slow, I think. I'd like to accelerate. And actually, you know what I've just thought? We can't keep these Oblivions because I'm going to trade them, like, at the bookery up here. So you know what? Oh, we used 4 Oblivions. I guess it wasn't a complete waste of time. But see, bring your skill level 10 grey and you just offer me +1 skeleton. Give me +2 skeleton, you know. Spice up my life. Tell you what is spicing up my life though. Giving me more rivers. Here's a question, what do I want to do with the river, by the way? Do I want to go all the way to the bottom of the map, or do I just want to run it up here? I honestly think I just want to run it in a line now, so. And then maybe I run up the map, but I think that's a bit dangerous actually, so I think I'll go down one more step, and literally our river will tail out here. I don't think I want to start spawning sirens. You know what? Just go away. I won't deal with you. You don't give that good loot anyway. I mean, I don't want to Oblivion this house. I should save the other ones now unless I actually have a use for it. Because it makes it longer for me to spawn the boss, and I just don't want to spawn him. Oh, right. I should look at this. I've looked at it and I'm saying no to it. Our ring is kind of bad. Honestly, our Grimoire is a bit bad as well, but it has the most important stat that I want at the moment, is +1 skeleton. It's going to take a lot for me to swap that. This doesn't have +1 skeleton on it. That's sad. I can't take it. And this is some quality down, so absolutely not. Place more rivers. I guess my last chance saloon is to Oblivion just a difficult looking tile, but I don't think I have one. Wheatfield is quite nice for me. I have got use for you. The Wheatfields do feel a bit wasted in this deck. I kind of put them in just because they're a single target enemy. The problem is, though, that the HP gain is a bit pointless because I'm not really ever like going into my HP. And honestly, right now, we should be in a situation that we're just doubling everything. So thickets and forests get just doubled now. I want the power spike. We're close to summoning the boss, maybe 85% of the way there. Would I do it on this loop? Yeah, absolutely, I'll do it on this loop if I can, but I don't think I can. I think we have one more loop. Thank you for giving me an Oblivion card. I will use it very well in the bookery. Again, thickets are lovely. Mixed nuts. Honestly, that's not actually bad on this character. It should be something we should consider equipping. Give me more attack speed. Attack speed is 167. That is pretty nice. Coming up to a flesh column, he could kill us. But I will run the risk to get good loot. More rivers. Rivers are good. He's not hitting us. Thank God he hits for 416 damage at the moment. I guess he's great. He gets a one last hit in, but even if he hits us, we'll live. But he won't hit us. Right, a blood grove. I have a use for you. Go there. Thickets. I always have a use for you. Go there. Oh no, 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 no. I want the do I want the quality really? Over 20% attack speed. And a higher evasion by 1%. It's honestly a difficult call. I think I leave it. I can't really get a good counter or a good indicator of is it worth having 114%. I feel like right now I'm always getting a guard in my summoning cycle, whereas I don't think I was at 90%. No. Ooh, hello. No, I can't take it. I've kind of tied my hands together a bit with how I built this run, so I can't have that. Thicket, yeah, keep doubling you. And honestly, I just said before that I want to double forests, so let's double the forests. More rivers. And we're about to trade away our oblivions. I'll go into planning after this. Hopefully we can spawn at a village, but no, we're not going to be able to. These are just going to get traded away. But good, we've got a river, forest, I will double, suburbs, give me more XP. Again, I'm not sure how much the suburbs are helping us right now, but they're kind of a neutral tile. We're about to spawn the boss, and I will 100% spawn the boss. Right, this has high summon quality. Level is equivalent. Attack speed is equivalent, and we lose evasion. No, I'm not trading 1% quality for 8% evasion is not a trade that I will take. Suburbs, sure. Spawn the boss. Good. And you give me a grove, which I don't want to use. Do I think we're going to beat this boss? Honestly, it depends. If he attacks us just purely through the fight, we 100% lose this. But I don't think he can, because I think we'll always have a skeleton guard. We need to now drop that down to get any more benefit out of it. This gives us another hall or town. I get confused between the town, the village, and the suburb. But you know what? There's not even halls in the deck. Why do they call it a hall? Bone Lord Wolverine combo, excellent. Road Lantern, I have a use for you. Welcome. Give me extra damage versus the boss and attack speed versus the boss. We were of course one tile away, so we would like an Oblivion again, but it's not the end of the world if we don't. Honestly, the handful of Oblivions did give me enough worth, I think, for taking the skill. And I think we will hit another level before, as I said, we fight the Act 4 boss. Assuming we get through Act 3. But I'm feeling quite good right now, quietly confident. No, I want the quality. There's no bandits on the map, so they can't steal my loot. We're going to have defense. Defense is nice. This is quality down. No. My evasion is 25% as well, which is quite tidy. Honestly, no. Come on, Hunter. Let's have you. Right. Nice. Bone Lords. Just keep giving me Bone Lords. Protect your master. This fight can take as long as we want. Honestly, just killing an enemy is all win condition here. We should out-tempo them as soon as we kill someone. And as long as we don't just summon like 4 or like 8 Wolverines, then we won't take damage. And even if we take damage, it splits between the skeletons, so those skeletons can die and become more Bone Lords. So honestly, I feel like we could take an age with this fight and it does not matter. I think we come out on top. We've killed the actual boss. He gave us 2 amulets, you little sneaky boy. This is more HP, more magic HP, but we lose a % in evasion. He does also give us regen. What's a regen? Pretty low. Honestly, sure, I'll trade. 1% in evasion I won't lose sleep over. But the regen tick for just those battles where we might just get like clipped by some damage is worth it. Right, I know this is going to be famous last words, but I don't see how we lose this fight anymore. I guess our lost condition, we just got hit by a tank apparently because our shield evaporated. Our lost condition is summoning 7 or 8 Wolverines in a row. So we don't want Wolverines, we don't want plebs, we just want Bone Lords. Right, this doggy has now got plus 200% damage, so he hurts a lot. But we have 11 potions, or 10 potions, sorry, we drank one before. So this looks really, really good for us, and it is. Okay, I'm super happy. Honestly, if you gave me the option now, do you want to fight the last boss immediately, I think I would take it. I think the only thing that's going to kill us are general plebs. So much is my confidence now that I'm not going to double these forests. I would rather use my last few towers and thickets. Speaking of something that can kill us, by the way, Flesh Golem can just kill us. He's probably approaching a point where he's just going to one-shot us. He's critting for 344. So yeah, if he hits us twice, it'd be bad, but he can't hit us twice because we're cheating. Right. And by cheating, I'm saying we're using the actual game mechanics. I can't lose a skeleton right now. So it's kind of annoying. Our Grimoire is pretty terrible, but I need to trade it with something that has +1 skeleton on it. Or I need to get something else with +1 skeleton that I can use as like a scapegoat. And honestly, maybe getting a ring with +1 skeleton and trading that one out is better now. We're trying a dinner table in the Grove. I guess that's not too unreasonable to eat in a grove. Maybe a bit full of mosquitoes, but no. Oh, looks good. Don't worry about it. We're on loop 11 and I feel strong. I feel confident. I am a strong, confident Necromancer. We are foresting it up heavily on the left side of the map now. The attack speed is 186%, so it's almost certainly going to be 200% before we fight the Act 4 boss. Other lose conditions. Spawning the boy that can kill us in 6 hits could be bad, because I don't think we're doing that much damage. And honestly, that might be the most painful way to go. If it is the way we go, we know the answer though. We just take battlefields out of the deck. They're not necessary. They do give us loot, which we can trade for like defense. But right now, we've got into a position where the defense is actually irrelevant as well. Because nothing's hitting us. Or like, it's very rarely hitting us. No. No. You have to say some quality, or I will not take you. It's a pretty horrible title, actually. Right, here's a ghost. Please go away. I don't know what that was about. He got debuffed or something. But fortunately, he's a chest, so he can't do anything about it. Right. Summon quality, evasion. This is just worse than the ring that I've got on at the moment. Which is kind of insane. I don't know if we high rolled that, but it feels higher than it should be a skill level 9 ring. This is 1% quality up, and then everything else equivalent. So no, I'm not taking you. I'm not trading one. Oh, Would I trade 1% quality for 0.27 level? No, I'm not biting. Game, I'm not biting. It probably is actually worth it, but I'm not having it. Right, Bookery. Oh, sure, I'll trade some cards out faster to try and get a thingy. And by a thingy, I mean stuff that I can actually place. In terms of villages, yes, I will spawn a village. You spawn a bandit camp. I knew you would do so. Please, please, Bookery, change these grows. One Oblivion. One little incy wincy morsel of Oblivion, please. Forest I'll keep placing. Not good enough. Because honestly, the only thing that's now scaling to improve is really our forests, rivers, and thickets. And speaking of which, we have a river. The Smith's Forge honestly isn't worth me placing anymore. But again, it's not really worth me not placing it, so I will place it. But it's not giving us a notable improvement. Oh my word, we just got a full hand of rivers, basically. And we're approaching a point now where rivers are actually pointless to us as well. Which is a bit of a scary thought. Do I want to summon two of you on the same tile? Not really, but I don't think I've got an option not to. I guess I can put you up there. Yeah, sure, I'll put you up there. And suburbs. Suburbs are very neutral, so I will keep placing them. But honestly, you're not doing a lot for me anymore. That being said, we are going to level. I've speculated I'm not going to level after this again. If I do, then my original decision ages ago where we took a skill that gave us +8 XP per building was actually worth it. If we just hit the next level, then it was worth it. Like Flesh Golem, you have to hit my Bone Lords. I'm sorry, it's just the rules. You are hitting for 360 damage, by the way. Which I find highly offensive. It gave me an Oblivion, the game's now loving me, and I love the game back. Right, Beacon. Beacon is a neutral tile that doesn't really hurt us. So come here. You've picked up a level 13 amulet. It has one more evasion. Easy math. That has to just be better. And you never know, that 1% evasion could come useful in the end. We'll never know without like packing into the game files, but it could be really, really important for us. Again, this is level 13 ring, and it's basically worse than our left ring. Like, we have 1% extra summon quality, who cares? We're summoning skeleton guards on the regular. I guess if we got high enough, the benefit is you just summon skeleton guards, but right now, not too worried. Another Smith's Forge. Honestly, I'm going to place it just because it's a tile. And let's block spawns and bandit camps now with them. Maybe that's the best use for them. Because I don't need the loot right now. No. The 4% attack speed is worth more to me than the defense. And we've dinged. So, yes. Exceed number of skeletons potentiality. That is something I can get behind. Battlefield I don't want to use anymore. I'm too worried. I'm scared. The Bookery, however, I will use because I'm not too scared about you. And I will block another village spawn. Also splits our demand on all the Bookeries. Because I don't really want to pop my Bookery here. I will do, but almost certainly on this run because I'm going too slow. Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad Oblivion target right now. We will have exceeded the number of skeletons, which is very nice for us. Just makes things a little bit quicker. Another wheat field. Wheat field, we have got a use for you. You can go there. And let's trade away this horrible thing. I don't know how he picked which one, by the way, but he has picked the one with more. If that's programmed into the game, that is an incredibly good decision for the devs. For me, on this run, of course. Beacons I'll place again because you're a neutral tile basically to me now. Because I can't place you around the boss fight anymore. No. I'm feeling really good. You know what I just thought, by the way? What if this boss erases on Max Skeleton's stat? Can he do that? Because I really hate to get hit by the boss like multiple times where he raise that stat. And I hope my skeletons don't just run away in the battle. I guess that is another lost condition for us if our skeletons just leave us. No, you don't have +1 skeleton, so I can't take you. You... I could take, but I'm not, because I'm actually evaluating evasion right now. Welcome, mage. Actually, artillery is a bit of a counter to these as well. Just because they can be countered back there, I guess. But we took damage then, so we actually make an attack. But no matter. Right, we're around 50% of the way to the Act 4 boss. Final boss. The big bad. And I feel pretty good. Honestly, the thing that would make me feel better is going faster. And that's what I'm looking for right now. Honestly, Bookeries would be quite strong for me right now. Just because I can recycle cards I don't want faster. And we've got another skeleton mage, it's not too bad. And we've dealt with this fine. And not much to talk about. A bit slow run as well. Again, another bit of a complaint with the Necromancer is he's typically slow because you have to get your skeletons out and then they have to start hitting them. And then your skeletons actually have to be okay enough to kill an enemy. Just a little bit slow for my taste. I'll place a suburb down here because I think I'm going to run the river around the corner. And that's like the last improvement I can get. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to hit the next level. It feels pretty hard. Again, I would love to take this. Honestly, the Grimoire is the one that's hurting me the most at the moment. I need to get another way of getting +1 skeleton. But basically, I need it on a book like this. I am guessing it's a rare drop because the stat is very strong. But we are just basically looping right now. Which I know is the whole point of the game, but we're not getting much stronger than we already were. The boss is going to get harder as well. And that scares me a little bit. Okay, keep giving me rivers, I guess. I will place them. This could be a run, honestly, that we exceed our highest loops on. Which is another scary thought. Because we did that, I think, in Act 2 or something. It'd be a bit spooky to do it in Act 4. Do I trade 4% attack speed for 2 defense? You know what, game? You finally convinced me. I will trade the level 9 ring for another level 9 ring. Please don't summon the horrible ghost. Please don't summon the horrible ghost. Oh my god, I'm getting a bit spooked by that, I'm not gonna lie. So thickets are best used there. I'm gonna start doubling forest again because I want a bit more of improvement. A battlefield I will trade. And a suburb I will probably trade. I better trade it in place. Sorry, I don't know why I said trade. It's basically a neutral tile for me. If I can place Wheatfield, I'll place it. I think I can. No. Right, another Oblivion. Can I put this Oblivion to good use, is the question. No, not really, and I think I'm about to trade it away. Did I have like a terrible one on this? No. I thought I had one where I had double the forest that I didn't really want anymore. I don't want to believe in a tile that I don't need to. I'm not scared about that. Honestly, this scares me a little bit, but again, I think I'll hold on to it. A village would be really clutch right now, because I think I'm going to spawn a bandit camp on the next one. I will Oblivion bandit camps. That is my numero uno target, the Oblivion. Road lantern, actually useful. We have one more road lantern that we can use that is actually useful. And then we'll just start placing them around the map. Okay, plus skeletons on the ring. Now I need to think, and I don't. I need +1 skeletons and some summon quality. Then I can trade my Grimoire out. But otherwise, I can't do it. And because I've got so many of these blooming smelt things now, I can't hold items long enough. So it makes me juggling very, very difficult. I basically just need, like, the equivalent Grimoire, just with higher skeleton level. That's the only improvement I can make. Oh my god, I got a village. And I think I just said that I can make good use of the village. You didn't spawn a bandit camp. Okay, we have a new use for it. Place a wheat field down. And we have a smith forge. I'll block the spawn, because I don't care anymore. And... there. Okay, this wheat field I can't use. Oh no, I can use it. Okay, you'll 100% get placed then. Anything neutral or better that I can place, I'm placing. I mean, like, obviously if you're going to min-max right now, you would... oh my god. You would... oh my god, that's gone horrible. Because that's going to be a bladed one, isn't it? Or is it not? Maybe it's depending on the placing order. Anyway, obviously I'd like to just wait to put thickets there, but the enemies are not going to let me wait that long to do it. Again, this could be a bit of naivety and a bit of a lack of experience. No. But I think it's worth just getting the stats now and trying to kill them as fast as possible rather than like mincing about with it. I think if I just placed forests all over the map randomly, I would spawn the boss faster anyway, and then I'd get thickets to cover all these tiles. Or attack speed's 201% as well. That's pretty good. We are drinking potions, by the way, and I'm not sure what happened because we still have a shield. I guess it's blood growth that's hitting us. I don't know. No, I can't take you. I can't take you. You're just worse. Like, why? Why are you a 13 ring? And 12... it is legitimately equivalent to the other ring, except it has a regen on it. Do I have any regen right now? Yes, I don't need regen. It kind of hurts defeating those loot fountains, which are actually a dangerous enemy to me. And getting nothing for it. Fortunately, there's so many villages on this map that losing like 100 HP doesn't matter. I'm also killing enough enemies now that we're sort of protected from the like 2-shot kill. Even from the worst enemies, we survive 2 hits. Which is nice. Not gonna lie though, I don't think I'm really doing well in this run because I've got Ancestral Crypt. I feel like the run would be better now if I could pick Ancestral Crypt up and drop down the armory, or yes, the armory. I would love it. I think I would do it. Although I suppose if I did that, I would have had to put mountains on this, it would have changed my run dramatically. Ooh, level 14 ring. No, you don't have +1 skeletons or quality, so I can't take you. Not gonna lie, game, the other win condition for you right now is making me burst, because I desperately need the toilet. But let's try and just get through this. Right, I can only place 1 more river tile down. And I'm fine with that. Suburb keeps being placed down. I don't know how many tiles we are away from summoning the boss now. I feel pretty close. Okay, you have max skeletons on you. You are not necessarily an improvement though. But I think I'm going to... no, you're not an improvement. Don't take it. It's lies. It honestly lies. It doesn't have summon quality on it, so I can't take it. Honestly, we could level, but I don't think we will. I think the optimal play might be to take the next level. But I'm not necessarily playing optimally right now. I'm just trying to play to make a win. Right, this village could become a bandit camp, and that scares me. Because I haven't blocked all the spawns yet. River's now pointless to me. Oh, do I not place a village because of a potential bandit camp? I need an Oblivion. Please give me an Oblivion. Again, I'm asking for your assistance. Give me 1 Oblivion. Ooh, no, I can't take you. You haven't got the quality on it. Because if you give me one Oblivion, I can place this village down and I'll Oblivion the bandit camp immediately. The other option would be that if I knew I was going to spawn the boss, I could place it like at the last minute, but I'm not going to have that option. No. Like, it's so weird, this run. It feels like we've looped maybe like 4 or 5 loops and basically not changed our gear. So, like, it kind of feels like I should be doing something right now. It's on... Honestly, it's just auto-battling now. It's just auto-playing. I'm not making decisions anymore. I'm looking if my equipment says +1 skeleton or summon quality, and I'm picking it if it says both of them. That's what this run has become. And then, as a little side note, if it has evasion, then maybe I'll take it. Look at my skeletons go. Beacon. Beacon is good wood. Where am I placing it? Up here, sure. Suburbs, neutral, fine. We'll place you. And I still hold on to the village. It's also a bit of a risk just to place the village to spawn it before the bookeries. Because if it puts a bandit camp at the end of the loop, he's going to spawn a bandit. Right, I don't think I can place this river down, which is, again, annoying, but hey-ho. This entire run's been slightly annoying. Yeah, river's now pointless to me as well. But I think I'm going to trade the village at the bookeries to not spawn a bandit, because I can't deal with the bandit camp. Getting level 15 gear, but again, I can't place it. The game is now mocking me by giving just rivers and villages, which normally would be so good, so useful. But I've got a very specific build right now, and I can't trade items away. And I'm also getting a bit worried that enemies are killing my bone lords a bit too quickly, and I'm starting to take hits. Okay, thickets. Thickets are good. And this fight's fine. He's so slow attacking that I'm guaranteed to have a Bone Lord almost. Right, he's on 1 HP, so he gets 1 hit. He crit for 400 damage, by the way. Holy moly. I've just realised as well, by the way, I can't place thickets here because it's roadside. So maybe I want to place some of these forests down, but this is okay. We can live with this. We'll make it work. Okay, yeah, that's not a thingy. And I think I trade these cards away. I guess I potentially use actually. Hang on, I would like to go to my map again, please, to see if I can speed this up. So Thicket, yeah, you're useful. But I'm about to run out of doubles. If I can place this somewhere that I can guarantee there's not going to be an enemy. You know what? I'll deal with you being on that tile. Just to try and spawn the boss. Honestly, I really want to spawn him on this loop. I'm getting a bit spooked. We're taking so long to loop that multiple enemies are in each battle, and we're starting to lose our tempo. The tempo seesaw is tipping in the enemy's direction slightly. And that spooks me, because I can't really heal very easily. Forest? Yes. I will always use you, forests. Grove? No, I can't use you right now. What was this level 16 thing? That I was just about to let silk off the screen. You know what? That is an improvement. I don't know why I didn't see that. Yeah, you get +1 skeleton. Equivalent evasion, we traded off our regen for attack speed. And honestly, the regen is kind of minor. Nope, you have +1 skeleton. Okay, there's our last double thicket. Say goodbye to double thickets. Say hello to pushing as many forests on the board as possible. We got halfway to the next level. Here's a question for you. Do I place the grove at the back end of the loop? Am I confident enough that I could spawn the boss now? Because I could put a grove over here. I think I'll hold it for a second. I really wish there was a number on this. I mean, I'm sure it'll get modded in at some point if there's mod support. Oh my god, the road lantern's actually incredible. One of the few things that could tangibly improve our run. And I think I was right not to place the grove down for now. It was just if I got something I literally couldn't place, like 2 rivers, it would be painful. But I would hate to go another loop and make it just slightly harder. But right now we don't look like it because we're like pretty much consistently 100% HP, but we're treading water a bit. Again, I don't know why the bosses just spawned because we didn't place a tile, but you know what, this time, I'll allow it. Act 4 boss, the first time we'll ever see it as the Necromancer. But like, look at this now, like we're struggling so much to deal with these enemies. But I think we continue with the build we have. I don't think we rotate. I don't think we pivot, sorry. It's done us good so far. But my god, I would love a Grimoire that just said like +1 skeleton and had skeleton level and quality all over it. The village is now pointless, I shouldn't place the village. I wish I wasn't drinking my potions right now. Oh my god, that was a horrible battle for us. I don't know. I'm seriously considering pivoting on my skeleton plan. My level is so low. But this is literally what is keeping me summoning the entire board of skeletons. And you know what? I think if I can hold the item, and I don't think I can, if I can hold this till just before the boss battle, then I'll do it. I'll trade that for my Grimoire. And I'll lower my quality slightly just to give me better skeletons all around. Because my Bone Lords are basically not surviving hits anymore. And something is hurting me, and I think it's the Blood Grove. I'm not going to be able to keep it. It hurts. Game, why are you making me make tough decisions right now? This could actually tangibly improve me as well. I mean, this isn't going to matter now, but let's do it. I'm not going to a bookery. This is like the biggest decision. Not of my life. I know it's just a game. But trading away like my max skeleton for just high level is completely against everything I've been doing in this run. The only counter is that I can summon more than my allocated number of skeletons by a trait. I'm just worried at the moment that he like silences my quality or something at my skeletons. I think we go a bit broader. And I think I do it now because he's going to come off my boards in a second. And honestly, if I've done that, then I could be a little bit less picky in my rings. But I don't think either of these rings are good enough. So I think we just go into the boss battle like this. Pray for me, because I think I need it. I have 30 defenses though. I think this is the same text as we had last time. Okay, it just shortened it to... We've had this encountered many times. So we only get 3 now. He's removed all my items. And he's blasting my skeletons. But they survived a hit. You have removed my skeleton level though. I would like you to undo that. Also, can you please stop taking quality off me? My quality is so much lower. You've not seen these plebs for a long time. We only have 4 potions as well. But the other theory about this was that you could take +1 skeletons off me by doing this silence. So I just wanted boys that could survive a little bit longer. Like, they get 195 HP now, so they are surviving a hit, assuming he doesn't silence my quality. We've still not got that trait to proc that summons +2 skeletons, which would be so nice right now. Because one would go into the artillery sort of thing. But, as I said, it's kind of a long battle right now. He just wiped out our board and now is hurting me a lot. We have a revive. But I have a horrible feeling right now that we're not really hurting him. But honestly, I don't know how I would build this run much different. I think we are going to die. We also not really got a lot of survivability. Our regen is tiny, it's like 0.6, so it's trickle. He's bursting our shield through. Why are we attacking so slowly? Come on, skeletons. Oh my god, it's so painful. Honestly, I thought we were there. And I don't think the +1 skeleton change has made a difference. Right, there's a revive gone. No potions left though, and currently no skeletons out on the board. We've only done maybe a third of his damage. But I think this laser beam is hitting everything. So I actually think the quality maybe is pointless in the last battle. Which hurts because it's what I've built my run on. Well, I don't know. Honestly, it's probably just blood growth ticking, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna die. We're 2 hits away. Maybe 1 if he hits us very well. Nice evade. But he's taking our good skeletons away, which hurts. And there we go. Well, I will use some of my skulls to take all this back. That hurts. I thought, honestly, we were going to do it there and then. We've picked up a bunch of resources, though. Not as much as I'd like, admittedly, because we need stone for most of the things. What did we learn from that? Honestly, I don't know what we've learned. Maybe nothing. Oh, God. I just don't know how you deal with it, then. I guess we took so many defensive skills that it hurt us in the end. We didn't have anything which like doubled the skeleton's strength or something that would keep them alive a little bit longer. And yeah, we just got burnt down. In terms of building, oh God, I said it hurts so much that we don't get much stone anymore on our runs. I think we build another mud hut, honestly. Just so that we can play one more supply thing. What supply thing am I thinking of playing? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe +1 potion? But right now, like, I'm honestly thinking, like, one of the best strategies could be to take out all of these brass candlesticks and replace them with exquisite mirrors and do the thunder strategy. But it's kind of risky. And by kind of, I mean, it's very, very risky. But yeah, we can only place, as I said, we can only place one thing, and I've just stuck in an alchemist shelf for 1 more potion. Does that really turn the tide of battle for us though? Honestly, no it doesn't. But nothing does. Honestly, except for jewelry, nothing improves the run right now. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there and go to the bathroom because I desperately need it. We got the closest we've done on the Necromancer into Act 4. I might have a look into like all the tips that other people have done because I'm feeling a bit out of a loss. As I said, the only thing I can think of at the moment is that Ancestral's Crypt goes out and we play Arsenal again and we play the Mountain. Because then we can gain more HP for more survivability, but we still don't want to be fighting the boss using a lot of HP pool. Because we don't do damage, we just summon things. But maybe, I don't know, maybe the Arsenal gives us that extra bit of damage to summon another skeleton, for example. Maybe it's worth it over the HP, but either way, I'm quite happy with the rest of the deck and how it played out. I think we played it well. If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Everything helps the channel out, every little bit. And I do look for the comments. Don't think I'm just saying it and not doing it. I do look into the comments. But yeah, join me in the next episode then and see if the Necromancer can finally get over this hurdle. Goodbye.